Tonight, WTA listens to a Washington County college professor turned filmmaker. In only the second film he's ever made, he discovered something very surprising about our black communities and about himself. WTA listens to California University Assistant Professor of Psychology and filmmaker, Dr. Ruben Brock.
Black Pittsburgh, Robin Cole, take one. We have a web show that we've been doing for about 2 years where we've been looking at some of the clinical issues that I've been seeing, and we sort of shine a light on different things. And the pandemic hit, and we've got all this equipment that was just sitting in my office, and I said, you know what I want to do? I want to learn how to make movies. So Black Pittsburgh is the movie we're doing right now, and it was motivated by an article that came out a few years ago that essentially said Pittsburgh is the worst major city for a black person to live in, particularly a black woman. And I wanted to know, why is that? How is that possible? So the idea was, let's go talk to Pittsburghers about what it means to be in Black Pittsburgh. Because being from Washington, I always feel like I'm kind of tangentially connected to Pittsburgh. My father grew up in Pittsburgh, and so I've always felt a little bit of a connection, but I don't live in Pittsburgh.
All right, let's talk about what you've learned from your interviews. And it is surprising what you've learned. Yes,
it is. The thing that's been most striking to me is how fragmented Pittsburgh is. And I actually think a part of this is not only Black Pittsburgh, but it's Pittsburgh as a whole. What we found is that when we talk to people from the Hill District, they didn't necessarily feel all that connected to even people in Wilkinsburg or Braddock, or it's very segmented. And so then when you come to like Washington or Aliquippa, it's like a different world. And so that was very similar to my experience, because again, I have always felt kind of disconnected. But what I found is that even people in Pittsburgh proper don't feel all that connected to each other. And I actually believe that that's purposefully done. Black Pittsburgh has sort of been picked apart. There have been these major incidents where resources and the community have been kind of pulled away. We talked to the mayor, and he acknowledged that the historical things that have happened have done damage. So then now what needs to happen is we've got to rebuild the community.
You mentioned this has been a personal journey as well.
Yeah.
What have you learned personally through this?
I have learned that part of my disconnectedness is self-imposed. The life I've lived in Washington County is completely different than my father's life growing up in Garfield. And I've just kind of shied away, because people do, I guess, I do what I'm most comfortable with. Mm-hmm. And so I need to challenge myself to be involved more in things that are happening in Pittsburgh. When I say we need to function as a community, that includes myself.
Dr. Brock plans to wrap up shooting this summer and release Black Pittsburgh next spring. He says whether this movie is taken to film festivals or he distributes it using a streaming service, he wants as many eyes as possible to see this part of Pittsburgh's story.